if you introduce pacifiers to baby early, they get used to it and they are able to stay minutes or hours longer without having to suck and suck. Hey lovelies, welcome back here. And if this is your first time on this channel, my name is Sonokwe Adeyemo. And on this channel, we share everything about lifestyle, motherhood, parenting, and everything in between. If this seems like your interest, make sure to press the subscribe button. And so, in this video, I'll be sharing with you my top 10 favorite baby products. I will not be talking about the many other basic things that a baby needs or that a mother needs after childbirth. I'll be going precisely for those products that I can't but use on a daily basis or at most every week, and I feel are basic necessities for every mom. So feel free to drop your own favorite baby products in the comments. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to start my listing from the list to the first. I'm going to add a bonus item. Make sure you watch this video to the end. My first item on the list is a movable bed. So the reason why I think this is important is if you're a busy mom who walks all around the house or who is likely to have a picnic or go outings with friends, it's important you have a movable bed. There are different types of movable beds. Some only function within the house, while there are some you can take outside of your house. But I love movable beds because I'm able to move it to any part of my house and get to see my baby while I do other things, because it's very risky at the early moments of a baby's life that you leave the baby in the room and you go somewhere else to do your chores. In place of a movable bed, you could also get a camera and set it at an angle in your baby's room. This way you can also be able to monitor your baby while you attend to your other activities. So my next favorite item is baby carrier. So for some persons, they like the wrappers where they can back their babies in the back. Yeah, I still do that sometimes when I'm really very busy and I want to engage my baby or I want my baby to give me a long break. But also I love a baby carrier that I can carry in front of me because it helps me see how my baby is doing and it helps me quickly pacify my baby, especially when your baby is trying to sleep. It gives you a feel of your baby on your chest and you can easily pacify your baby and the baby gets to be relaxed and sleep, and you can use it anywhere, you can take it anywhere and all of that. So my third item on the list is stroller or car seat. So if you are abroad, you will find this very useful. Even if you're not abroad, you get to use your car seat. But abroad, this item is really very important. As you're buying your baby things, you must buy a stroller or a car seat or everything together, because the moment you have your baby, you need your stroller to carry your baby out of the hospital. So it just makes everything easy for you. You are able to move around easily without having to carry the baby, because sometimes the weight of your baby gets so much and it weighs women. Your shoulders get painful. So these strollers just helps you in the car. Your baby is conveniently sitting at the back seat, and with your stroller, your baby can easily be pushed from one place to the other. You don't have to be carrying your baby all about. So it just makes it all easy. So my next favorite item here is breast pump. When I had my first baby, I didn't use a breast pump because I was always at home, but I don't think it's a good option or is a good choice, because if you want some level of freedom, it's important you have breast pumps where you can pump your breast and get to keep them so that anybody can get to feed your baby. And it also prevents the baby from having much attachment with the mother. So it's just good for you to kind of have some freedom or some time to yourself to do other things, and you do not have a baby that's always clinging to you. So my next item on the list is milk storage. I like this one because you can get to store your milk for as long as weeks and days, and it doesn't have to be an immediate milk like I have to pump today so that my baby will drink tomorrow. You can have milk stored and your baby have access to it, and I just think it helps save time. It's just good for a mom. Like, it gives you some level of freedom and all of that. So my next item on the list is sterilizer. If you're that type like me that have this double feeling about whether my baby items are neat or not, I don't like infection, and you get to see some babies have infections early in life. Baby sterilizer just helps you maintain your baby items, prevent them from any kind of contamination and dirt, and your baby items are just safe. So I feel that sterilizer is really a good one that every mom should have, especially if your child is already taking the feeding bottle. It's just safe so that you can prevent any kind of contamination. So my next item on the list is bottle warmer for babies. And the reason why it's part of my list is because you can easily step out of the house and you don't have to worry about the temperature of your baby's food. You can easily keep it and have it in your bag, or whenever your baby's hungry, you can just take it and feed your baby with it. These are daily go-tos that will just make your life easy as a mom. So my next item on the list is baby pacifier. In fact, this one, it is important that you introduce it to your baby early so that your baby can learn not to use your breast as a pacifier. So that your baby can learn to use this item as a pacifier, because most times babies are not hungry, they're just looking for something to pacify them, something to keep their mouth busy. And so if you introduce pacifiers to baby early, they get used to it and they're able to stay minutes or hours longer without having to suck and suck. And you can easily regulate the quantity of food they eat and make sure they're not overfeeding. So this is really a go-to for moms. And my next item on the list is rocker, baby rocker. Guys, this one, when I had my first baby, I made a mistake of not introducing the rocker to my baby earlier, because I was thinking, do I need it, do I not need it? I'm telling you now, guys, if you're planning to have a baby soon or not, just have it at the back of your mind that a baby rocker, buy it alongside your baby things, because once you have your baby, you can use the rocker for your baby. So instead of carrying the baby and trying to pat the baby all about the room, you can as well put your baby in the baby rocker, and the rocker will rock your baby and stabilize your baby. I mean, it's just like an item, a gadget doing your work for you, just helping you do the rocking. And before you know it, a baby gets to sleep and gets comfortable. Okay, so the next and the last item on my list is washing machine. Why is this the first item on my list? Why did I make it number one? This is because, especially for people who are from my side of the world, I still hear some people say, don't put your baby clothes in the washing machine. Sorry, why? I want to know exactly why. Because it's perfect. I really don't see anything wrong with your washing machine washing your baby clothes. Excuse me, the world is getting better. It's not going backwards. So already the producers of these washing machines understand that, oh, you may want to wash your baby's dresses, and there are settings all over the washing machine that can help you regulate the machine to best fit your baby's clothes. And even on the clothes you buy, there are already prescriptions for how they should be cleaned, the best temperature for its cleaning, and all of those things. So there's nothing wrong with washing with your washing machine. It just simplifies your life. So from day one of having your baby, there's nothing wrong using a washing machine. It just makes everything simpler for you. I can't imagine using my hand to wash my baby clothes. How long am I going to do that for? Alright guys, so that is my number one point on the list. So I promised to add a bonus item. So my bonus item here is baby bag. The reason why I made this a bonus item for me is, you may think that, oh, I already know that I should get a bag for my baby, but some persons forget along the line, you know, all these items that you're so familiar with, but you can end up forgetting. So it's important you have a baby bag for your baby. And some persons buy the monostrap bag, but I prefer the school bag because it balances on your back and you don't get to have shoulder pains or so. Another thing is, I found this bag online that has a part for camping. Like if you go camping with your friends, the bag can form into somewhat like a bed where you can position your baby and baby is safe. Or if you're going out to a place where there are many people, especially children, and you know the way children can be, they can jump on a baby on the bed. You don't want to expose your baby because you're out of your house, you don't have a cot, and you want to protect your baby. The bag converts into a camp where the baby can be protected, and before a toddler can jump on your baby, there will be some obstructions and all of that. So that's an essential one for a mom. So these are the items that I get to use every day, at most once in a week, that are very good and are helpful and have made my journey easier, and I think are necessary products for every mom. So guys, if you love this video, please make sure to like and engage this post. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.